What's going on today, everyone? Samurai War 17 here, bringing you another episode of the Outer Worlds. We're gonna, basically kind of continue where we left off. I think last part we were just kind of running around trying to figure out, if I'm not mistaken, there was like this little section right there, but we're gonna go ahead and fast travel. Oh, it's because we're gonna go ahead and continue the story. Like I said, maybe I'll do like a last minute episode once the series is over and kind of complete some of the little side quest and whatnot that we haven't completed or 100% the worlds. We'll kind of see where things take us. But if you're here, I do appreciate it. If you don't mind leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to the channel, that'd be awesome. First things first, we do have some skill points to equip here. Now I'm thinking, so I think engineering's in a pretty good spot. It does have the damage resistance, which is why I've also been kind of going up there. Looking at guns is good. Back, weak spot, damage to humans. I'm thinking we get this to 5 and then maybe hack to 5. I think those are kind of the main ones we tend to run into. Maybe eventually we'll go with speech just because it does give us extra damage to humans, and we've honestly been fighting quite a bit of humans. So next one we should be able to get another perk as well, which is kind of nice. So we'll start here now. The thing I was thinking, because right, we can go to Cloister or Praetor. Now we decided we were going to go to Praetor first. Now I still think we go to Praetor before we go here to the Auntie's Choice, because this is where, for one, it's a new world. I kind of want to get into the next experience. But also we get to meet the other faction that they were mentioning about, and I'd like to get to know them. Kind of see where they are, see kind of where it takes us. We'll get right into it.
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the matriarch and first sovereign are buried, supposedly.
Did you provide any more details than that? What do you mean supposedly? We have other priorities now. Let's try to get more details.
Zeb left out the mission parameters, probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go, if there's time.
Yeah, I think I'll consider it if there's time.
Much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go out with Aza and Inez before we bring Niles along, because it seems like that's kind of like a little story with him. I'm assuming you have to have them in your party to continue those storylines. So we'll kind of, we'll play it by ear.
That structure in the distance is the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I mean, I'd assume it is. Looks like a Rift experimental facility type place, right?
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
This looks like one of those like Star Wars ships where they're racing. That's funny. So let's take a look real quick here. So pass through the Automechs, acquire Rift modules. Meet with Zebulon. So it looks like the side quest here, it doesn't pop up. Oh, it does pop up. Meet with Zebulon. I mean, honestly, it's not like too far off the beaten path. Maybe we just go check it out. I mean, I know they sit here and they say like, oh, we need to do this in time and whatnot, but I mean, realistically, it's a game. Like, time's not gonna, it's not gonna go so fast in the sense of, and we'll bring Aza just because, maybe we'll run into something on here that she benefits from, or we benefit from having her and whatnot. But I mean, realistically, right? We could do this. We could drag this out as long as we want. Basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So, is what it is, but... And... You know, I think... Let's see, what do we have ammo-wise? We're doing pretty good on all the ammo here. I did want to try that rifle. I think it was the death sentence. Doom counter, when you counter expires, target takes damage. I wanted to try... Was it this one? Maybe? I don't know. I have too many weapons, to be honest. Do I want to try this one? You know what? We're kind of running semi-low on that. We have a lot of ammo here, so... Let's just go ahead and use this. I want to keep the sniper just in case. We'll just kind of explore. This is a cool planet, though. I like this planet. I like how all these planets, like if you're into like Star Wars and Star Trek and all that kind of stuff, it's cool to see how, you know, these creative minds... Oh, this is different. Oh no, they're not different.
Hey, got a distraction for you over here. Free hole in there.
This might sting. A lot.
Sorry, like the creative minds of
Don't mind me.
people who make these maps and whatnot. Let's just do this. Just the way they envision all this stuff, I'm always curious to like. I wish I could interview with one of them and just see like what their thought process was to come up with this type of stuff. If it's, you know, do they take stuff from books? Do they take stuff from other movies? Do they just... Are you actually down? What's
I'm
going on
alive.
with you? Reckless leadership. Your leadership techniques leave a bit of to be desired. With your companions often finding themselves in harm's way, you are no longer able to revive your companions in combat, but whenever one does go down, your other companion will get a boost. They are fully healed and immediately fill their companion ability meter. Huh. I mean, we don't really revive them that much. Honestly, we kind of just finish the fight. It might be useful. But I don't know what it means whenever it says you're no longer able to revive your companion in combat. I guess it's just like in combat, so like you have to be finished and then revive them after. Let's try it.
Who needs to die?
Especially with her being a companion right now, because she does kind of go in and she gets herself in some sticky situations, to say the least. So, got all this. Helmet, 120% toxicity drain. That's actually the same as the other helmet. What does that one look like? And I'm pretty sure I just saw his head. That's hilarious. So this one's 120%, this one's 120%. It's kind of a cooler helmet, to be honest. I mean, this one's cool because it's like the doctors or whatever. Yeah, that is his head. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's... What is this? Is that a robot? What is? Rapper Dragoon. Oh, so these are going to be enemies. Okay. Maybe we throw a grenade at them.
Take him out.
Enemy spotted.
Electrical dampeners failing.
Very nice. Good work, everyone. What were they doing over here? Is it just a flywheel? This looks like a ship crash, but it's really not. Interesting. Sorry, back on what I was saying. It's it'd be interesting to understand like where they come up with these ideas. If they just like, do they dream about it? Do they just like just how creative some people's minds are? Just are amazing. And I say that because my wife's an artist, and some of the things she does with just her creativity is just amazing. Seeing how that works. Oh, there's a bomb there. Thought last second. Oops. But yeah, I mean, do they freaking sit here and like try some LSD and then come up with stuff or something? Like, I don't know. It's just cool to think about. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would do that. And I'm sure there's interviews and stuff out there where people talk about it and, you know, they figure out, okay, this is you know, why we chose this, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. I'm sure that's the case. So, and then let's get. Oh, these are they dead? Some of them are. These are new. I wonder. This one looks bigger. Like it looks bigger than.
Can't say I'm too fond of that noise.
Yeah, for
Wondering
real.
what's making it.
I wonder if there's gonna be some bigger alien creatures or creatures on here.
I can feel your lamps on me, Asa. Just say whatever's going on in that blendered brain pan of yours.
I've got to ask, have you ever mistakenly referred to the Protectorate as the Directorate? Or the Directorate as the Protectorate?
No, never.
Not even once.
Something
Come
here.
on.
We recalibrated it. I don't know what that did. And a baseball card. Nice. Got
What were we
one.
talking about? Oh, I remember. Not even once.
Come on. Sure you have. You can tell me.
Forget I asked.
Alright, let's get over here so we could do Niall's mission. Okay. We can ignore them. They're not gonna spot us. We don't need to kill everything. Well, actually, not right now. Not right now. We do kind of need to kill everything because it does give us experience and whatnot. But we can. I'm sure we'll be back here. So let's see what this guy needs.
As I told you before, we need to wait for Niles.
All this stuff here. Ooh, that was different. Never seen that one. A heavy revolver. It uses short rounds. 95 damage. It does more damage than... Oh my gosh, this thing is massive. It does more damage than our AR, which is hilarious. But how much does it... Okay, magazine 6, magazine 10. So we do have a little bit more in here. I wonder if we can... We'll figure that out when the time comes. See what's
Your
going on
arrival
here.
could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before
Okay.
the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Now it's telling me the tomb is where the matriarch and the first sovereign are buried. Kind of stands out of place, or out for a place where they're hiding their secrets. Yeah, I think why don't keep me in suspense, just so he elaborates a little bit more.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and first sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Good point. Not that it's surprising the Protectorate is keeping secrets from people. Should this place have a security? What are we thinking? Weapons, technology? Because I could use a new gun or 5. That's funny. Doesn't seem like a great place to store secrets if it's open to the public. That's true. Obviously, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go with the ones where if we have the perk for it.
I would not put it past the Protectorate to disrespect their dead by tucking weapons in alongside them. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
Sounds straightforward enough for me. You're taking a huge risk here. What if you're wrong? I don't see how a bunch of brainwashed subjects are going to benefit from old research. I think this one, like, you're taking a huge risk. What if you're wrong? Kind of gets him to elaborate even for... It's like, yes, it is somewhat straightforward, but I want to know what his response will be to this.
The time for considering risk is past. We cannot afford to be timid when battling giants. Besides, now I have 2 Earth Directorate agents to assist me. What could go wrong?
Besides, Niles, what do you make of this plan? Yeah, let's get his opinion. I'm not even gonna read the rest. Well, I'll read it. A lot of past experience is anything to go by. We botched our last official mission. Okay, you've convinced me. So what's our first step? Damn right. Let's hit the Protectorate where it hurts. I think let's hear Niles.
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but Bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're
Sure.
unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done.
Whole mission sounds pretty dangerous. Maybe we should stay here. Will your friends be helping us? Hold on, I want to do something else first. No sense I'm waiting. Let's do this. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted, and I was thinking about this before we got to the end of this conversation. But the hold on, I want to do something else first. Feels like it makes more sense to me because this seems like I don't know how this is going to affect everything, and we haven't even done too much on this world, and I don't want to miss out on some content in the world and learning more about what's going on. But I'm also tempted to just do it. Like, I'm gonna do this. How about this? I'm gonna hold on. I want to do something else first. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. Comment down below if you want me to come back here and immediately do this before whatever the next part would be, and we'll do that.
Must you? We are on the precipice here.
Okay. Because like I said, like time here, it stands still essentially, right? I mean, well, I guess there's another point to think about. Hang on. Now I'm kind of convincing myself to do it because what if we do other things on the map and it affects this? What if, what if like Zebulon dies or something like that because they found them out or whatever? Maybe we just do it. I mean, we're already here. I would like to get y'all's opinion on it. I'm hoping that it's just go for it because I think I just convinced myself to do it. And before I go in here, I'm obviously going to switch this back. The sniper rifle might be useful, so we'll keep it. Let's just go ahead.
Finished your procrastinations? Let's not delay then. After you.
All right, and let's go ahead and go in here. That way, we could get a little juicy episode here. It's not just all talk and blah blah blah.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
Yep. Let's stay quiet.
By the matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Whoa, to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed at the impressive and venerable age of 90. Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
90?
It looked like it was broken. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine what glorious inventions she could have conceived of with
That's
only a
hilarious though.
handful more
Golden
years.
Shroud display key. Okay, so we can look for that. In here. Okay, here we go. Matriarch logs, skip drive performance, stars, return, leave demonstration mode. What does that do? Good thing we got our hack done. Unlock display cases. Oh. Okay. Let's do this real quick too, because I saw this. Do they have any ammo? They do. Okay, so we need some more of this. Let's go ahead. We'll just buy. It's 1,000 bits. That's fine. We needed some more of those for our pistol, so now we have 742, which is nice. Oh yeah, I forgot too. I can sell all my junk. And you know what? I'm sorry. I know. I said no, we're not gonna do this. Let me just sell all these extra guns. So. Oh, I never even saw that. Auto spray SMG? What the heck? We'll keep this one for now. The shock barrel, because I think it might be useful. Oh, this one. Air cooled. I'm not a huge fan of this one, honestly. I don't think I'll ever use it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm trying to keep one of every weapon at least. I have the silencer. I know I have like multiple of certain ones, like this is the slug rounds, this is the flame rounds or whatever, but we'll just do that just to get some money back. And since we opened all display cases, does that open this thing? I'm assuming this is like a piece of armor we could get, it looks like, which is kind of funny because I think it's more of like the director or the directorate or whatever. But let's see. I did see that there was a mech in here, so there's 2 mechs. Good to use these. And I think what we should start doing... Oh, that is a... That dude has a machine gun back there. I want to kind of get a grenade on that guy. If we could do this. I know it's going to be kind of weird. I think we got a grenade on that guy. I don't remember. Looks like we did damage, so. That hurt her ability. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so now everyone basically knows we're here. Any of these? Okay, we opened something, right? It said we opened something. Cool. Powder. Making sure we're not missing anything. See, look, we almost missed that. I think this weapon's gonna do most of the work here. This is first. What? It just goes back up here? Is that the way we came? Really? I guess it was. Okay, interesting. Okay, so this one we're gonna... Oh, here we go. That's what it opened. Okay. We gotta look for those. These. Nope. Look at that baseball card. And we'll take this to sell it. And then these don't open, right? Okay. Good to know. So we need to pay attention to those if we see them.
Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Never again will we see her equal.
It has been 10 minutes. Perhaps you would like to...
Hit him hard!
Yep, she looked like she was going to do the most damage.
Taken care of. Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
That's cool, so he's going to come to us. Ooh, we got that. Okay.
All handled. My turn.
Like someone died, so... Casket supposedly holds the remain of the matriarch, but you won't be for sure unless you open it. Hopefully there aren't any extra security measures, so let's try it. You slid at the top of the casket aside from noticing the tripwire tied around the casket contents, which you carefully remove. Close one. Nice. Ah, junk items can be broken down for crafting. So we got the remains of a matriarch. Okay. Random. Let's go back here real quick because I want to see if we can open this now. I think it was a key to this.
You can access the lower levels.
And with that open, yep, we could take that. Alright, so let's see with this armor. Is this one? No. This one? No. This one? It was this one. Okay. What is the difference in that one? Let's compare it. So 20% evasion, 50%. Fortune favors gain additional 30% damage resistance, increasing further with your speech skill. However, when you receive damage, you lose half the damage total in bits. Oh. Interesting. That's a very interesting piece of armor. I have never seen one that does that. Personally, I like the heavy armor better. Oh, this one's better. What the heck? Yeah, it's way better. It'd be nice if we had the charged repulsor. But that gives us way more armor, actually. Oh, crap. I didn't know we had that. And then helmet-wise, let me just make sure 60%. No, we don't really care about magazine size. It didn't take that long to reload. I think we're okay with the one we have. I kind of like the fact that we could do more crit damage, so. Alright, take that, and then let's just go. I'm assuming we're probably going to kill some stuff over here.
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order... the Ascendant mark
Random.
the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved matriarch.
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design. They now
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
On those. Alright, we'll let those kind of deteriorate or whatever. Unlock this. Here. This was a pretty short mission, if I'm being honest. Thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but was not indeed. And was there any other displays that were open? Doesn't look like it. So, okay. Go back and talk to homeboy back here.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Yep. Noted. I forgot to loot those robots. I'll go back out there and do that in a little bit.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Yeah, for real. Nels is right. We're Earth Directorate agents, not cold-blooded murderers. Zebulon has a point. Our whole plan could be jeopardized if we let him go. Attack. We can't take the risk. Time to make this curator a permanent part of the museum. Now, because of what happened the last time, well, we're kind of, this is against the Directorate. It's weird, like...
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy. One we can ill afford in this place.
I'm not killing this man and I won't let you leave. Niles, if you've got a strong case to make, now's the time. Maybe we should hear the man before we decide his fate. If you want to kill, that's your choice, but don't expect me to help. Let's hear Niles out.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in enough blood?
You need me to clear that moral obstruction for you? Fine. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
We're letting the curator go. End of debate. I'm sorry that happened to you, Zeb, but we need to be better than the Protectorate. If you kill, that's your choice, but don't expect me to help. Honestly, I think let's just do that, because I think it makes sense to kill the guy, because he seems a little sus. And like with this one, I mean, do we need to be better than them at this point? Like with everything that's going on?
Fine. Seeing as you both like the stomach, I suggest turning away now.
No! No! Matriarch, preserve me!
Seems you couldn't be bothered.
Feels ugly and wrong, what we just did. Doubt the Earth Directorate would approve neither.
You gotta stop thinking like an Earth Directorate. Making tough calls is part of being a good agent. Process your guilt on your own time. We've got a vault to reach. I think making tough calls is all part of being a good agent.
This damn job never gets easier, does it?
We can waste air on the ethics of this choice when the Protectorate's boot is no longer crushing our necks. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
Nice. 5 shot. Alright. Well, I mean, we don't really know what that guy was gonna do, so I think letting him kill him was the right call there, just because you never know. And, like, we haven't even scratched the surface on this planet, so we don't want to make things worse on us. So I think that was the right call. I don't know. Let me know if you'd have done the same thing or if you'd have done something different. Trying to see. I feel like there's got to be something else here. Oh, here. Duh. Right, we disabled the power.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came here.
Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yeah, that's just a trigger. Run!
Okay, so we gotta find. Hang on, let's see. If we do. No, not that. Whoops. This one. We see the traps. We can. Okay. If we go this way, this way, this way, that way, we're good. Oh, shoot. But we need to figure out how to. Can we examine this? Okay. This way. Oh. We need to figure out how to. Oh, wait, hang on. I have an idea. If we do this. Oh, no. Push the wrong button again.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
Did you?
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
Got good instincts. You should try, or for some more of the news now. Are you that eager to blow something up? I don't relish the idea of you around explosives. Just be careful. How are explosives going to help us? Yeah, just go with his instincts.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime. See what I can come up with.
What if he blew up?
The idea.
It was a lot there.
Made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this strip.
I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking.
It is
Damn it. Got my left automated security forces.
Okay, well, that's what it's gonna do. Oh shoot!
I am still. The researchers swear.
Oh, wrong one.
No target.
Perhaps those are only pretty lies.
Private, please.
What I was trying to do. Freaking selected the wrong weapon. Put that electricity in there too.
That may correspond with each switch. Perhaps that'll be useful. The code I originally supplied can still be relied upon. 132.
132. Okay. Which one's 1, which one's 3, and which one's 2? It'd be helpful to know that. Okay, let's see. So this one.
Wrong again. The code is 132.
Alright, well, I don't know which one's 1 and which one's 3 and which one's 2, bruh. They're not exactly numbered. Okay, so this has got to be 1. This has got to be 3. And this has got to be 2.
I'm hard to see we're not overly impeded by this puzzle, but I apologize for my lack of preparedness.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander?
Maybe a little underprepared. Yeah, what the hell's that back there? We could have gotten us killed. You know him better than I do. What do you think?
I think he's starting to worry me. That whole business with the curator. Never seen Zeb so eager for bloodletting before. He's a changed man. Just ain't sure it's for the better.
That whole business with the curator, yeah. Suffered a lot of loss. I think just going with that, because he's talking about it.
Couldn't have helped neither. Still wish we could have done more there. Well, No use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Alrighty. I was trying to get up there, bro, before you interrupted me. So, you know, you don't interrupt me when I'm claiming. You get the gist. Door's barred shut. Of course it is. We'll probably come out that way. Alright, let's go in here.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
Okay, now it's kind of seeming a little sus, which is weird. Let's see. You come down here. Oh, now this is gonna work on that explosive gel. See, it did
Might
come
have
in handy.
something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts. You take the honors,
for
Commander.
a moment.
I'll be right behind you.
Don't stand too close.
Nice. Careful. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Everything's reloaded.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
I neglected you.
Secret chance.
This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
Nice. All this. Examining all that.
In times of darkness.
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
Alright, bro, we're standing right next to
I
you.
knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That explains all the secrecy around sending us to a horizon point. If that's true, the Earth Directorate must have had a reason. Who cares about some old agreements? Aren't we here to steal tech? First they leave me to die, now this. I knew the Earth Directorate couldn't be trusted. I think this explains the secrecy behind Horizon Points, kind of, yeah.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
You could still change things. Isn't that what we're here for? Those with the power of the bits, it'll always exploit. Sorry, those with power and bits will always exploit those without. This was inevitable. It doesn't matter. Just take what we can get. I think we can still change things. Isn't that why we're here?
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear Matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
People knew about this then, or I'm not sure the Protectorate would survive it. I don't follow. Care to elaborate? Likely, I always say something's better than nothing.
Just what exactly are you thinking, Zeb?
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, Giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Like this pan, but I feel like it might have some downsides. That's a terrible idea. The skip drives are causing the rifts. This will only benefit Auntie's choice. You know, you'll try to corner the or they'll try to corner the market, or it could cause absolute anarchy, which is just fun. Which is just as fun. Like the downside.
Downsides like how the skip drives are causing rifts?
Yep.
Yeah, I say that's worth a fret. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
I'm still undecided. What do you think, Niles? You sound like you expect... you sound like you expect the Earth's Directorate to swoop in and end the war. Making this technology available to masses may not be the cure at all. Let's see what Niles thinks.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
This is a good idea, but I don't think it's working out. We should cut our losses. If you think it'll hurt the Protectorate, I'm on board. Whatever, release it all, I don't care. I feel like this was a good idea, but I don't think it's working out. We should cut our losses because...
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
I'll be forced to stop you by whatever means necessary. I really don't want to do that. There's nothing I can do to stop you, I guess. This is the tomb. Wait. Then this tomb will be your final resting place, too. I like the top one, because he's kind of going a little haywire.
Whoa, put the brakes on, Commander. You can't be serious. We're not shooting Zeb.
That's not what I'm saying.
I won't let you, Commander.
Easy there, Niles. If you go against the commander, you go against me. And you know having me as your enemy is a bad idea.
Zeb's still my friend, leaving all else aside. I have a duty to protect him, as much as you.
Either you're with me or you're against me. Now this is a choice. This is very interesting. And these are like really high level. I think we go with no blood on my hands.
Thank you, Commander. We can solve this peaceably. I know it. I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb. But sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra sacrificed herself. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
I'm gonna let Niles handle it. I figured that was coming up.
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed. But that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
Oops. Glad we were able to reason. I was worried for a minute there.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in.
Don't
but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
I really regret at the beginning of the game where I had a flaw that popped up where it was like, you have to level up your lowest level one, but you get more perks when you do that. I really wish I got that one, because thinking about it, like, let's see, what level am I? Oh, where is it? There it is, characters. I'm level 17. Like, I would have so many more perks if I would have just done that. So,
Zebulon just sent word of your success in reaching the vault.
it is what it is. So, we will, I think I'm gonna call the episode here because I need to go back and loot those robots before I forget. And in the meantime, I'm gonna sell some stuff. So we'll call it an episode there. It was a good 45-minute episode, and we'll kind of pick up. We'll probably go back to, let's see, can we look at the map? And I'll kind of map it out. Okay, so we can fast travel back here, and then we'll just kind of figure out what to do from there. So, but for now, in the meantime, I appreciate it, everyone that was stuck around and watched the video, and I hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see you on the next episode. Later.